Hello. Why is the music loud in my ear holes? I'll turn it down a little bit. Beyonce's wandering around and I think she's looking for Tien, who's not home yet because he went to the grocery store. But hello, welcome in. Me on a Monday's weird. But I was very productive today. I got my filming done. I was emotionally damaged again. And I think I got the little NASA thingy too. The little NASA badge. I was watching the stream via Allie's stream. But I pulled up the NASA stream so I could get the badges. But I've just been watching it via Allie's stream. Emotionally damaged, but like, we love to see it. It's just so good. But then I went and I did my walk. And so I'm going to try to get like 5,000 steps during the week. And so I'm over 3,000 right now. And I was like, I don't have to rush myself. So I was like, I'll do a walk right now. And then I can do a shorter walk later. And if I had actually been wearing my watch while I was walking around the house earlier, I'd probably have more steps on my watch. But we're not going to live and die by the watch. I've already done that for years. And it didn't help up here. It wasn't a good time. So we're not doing that anymore. But we're going to do a little walk after this. And this is going to be a short stream anyway. I did that. What else did I do? Got not really big chores done, like little put things away kind of chores done. Beyonce's wandering around though, because she's waiting for Tien to be home. And sometimes he gets home at this time, but sometimes he doesn't. But like, she thinks that he should just be home by now. So she's walking around. She's like, why the fuck isn't he home? But hi, friends. And until Shay like has the time, not to put any pressure on Shay, but like however many weeks ago, like a few weeks ago, when she like was very graciously, she went through her writing process and like showed us her Notion, and we were all like, okay, but we love this. We really love your Notion. Until she has the time and can like replicate the Notion for us, I found a writing template on Notion that was free, and I think it'll work for now. But my God, they just had there's just a bunch of stuff on here that I'm like, half of this shit's gonna get deleted. It's just like random pictures of cats, which, okay. But I'm like, I don't want all this shit on here. I need it to basically, this needs to be more bare minimum, because there was just a lot going on. There was like way too much going on. So I'm just I downloaded it like less than 10 minutes ago, probably like 5 minutes ago. And I was like, I'm just going to be deleting shit left and right. And it's fine. It's fine. Delete. There's too much stuff on here. I don't need all this stuff. He's not home yet. He's not home yet. He's not here. He's at the store. Okay. But we're going to outline today. I guess I say outline. I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to start planning. That's what we're doing. Because I sit here and I talk a lot. I got a lot of ideas. People say something. I'm like, but what if this is a book? Here's an idea. And it would be fun to make a book, write a book. So I'm like, you know what? The only time, good God, how many fucking pictures are in this shit? The only time I know myself, and the only time that I'll like work on the book is if I have a dedicated sit down and actually work on it, like a dedicated time block. So why not now? This feels wrong. I know. Your bedtime's in 3 hours. You're telling me. Actually, I used to go to bed at 8 o'clock. When we were still in California, I used to go to bed between 8 and 8:30. Because I was getting up between 3:30 a.m. and 4 a.m. So I would go to bed at 8 p.m. Are you awake? What are you doing, Frost? 3:30 a.m. Yeah. And sometimes it depended on what we were doing that day for work. So occasionally, if it was like a big day, like big production day, I'd have to get up at 3. But the production guys would have to get up earlier. Some of them had to be there some of them had to be there by 4 a.m. So that was gross. I was like, at least I don't have to be here that early. Hello. But I don't have to do that. Not right now. It's fantastic. I don't miss that. Delete. There's far too many pictures. And I know they were trying to make this like aesthetic and whatever. It's too much. This shit's too much. God. Anyways. What time is it? It's 5:15. So we're not going to sit here and chit chat too much. What the hell is this? Who knows? I have my Shay writing tips that I took, my notes. And I've got Lydia up. I've got Allie up. And I'm ready to go. What food we getting? That's a good question. It was the thing holding my braid together. My little whatchamabop. Well, now, hopefully normally my hair can just stay like that. It might come a little undone. That's fine. It snapped. Bae, he's not home yet. He's on his way home. I don't know what to tell you. He's on his way home. She's just wandering around and then she'll come look at me. Like, where is he? I don't know what to tell you. He's on his way home. Can't make him go any faster. God. Poor kitty, but soon. And she's picky about her food, and she's been picky about her food, and that's annoying. I can't help you. But then when he gets home, she plays like she's mad, and so she's like, don't talk to me. So he'll be like, Beyonce, I'm home, and she'll be like, don't talk to me. And she'll come look at me like, hi, and I'm like, no. You were waiting for him. Don't pull this shit. Don't pull this crap. You were waiting on him. God. And she does it every day. Come here. She wants attention, but don't pick her up. Sometimes pick her up, but not all the time. Only when she is okay with it, but you never know when she's gonna be okay with it. Right? He's on his way home. Sounds like a cat. And really all she wants is treats. But then I have to feed her the treats. Like just a couple at a time because she will inhale them. She won't chew them. And she's like half choked on them before because she won't chew them. because she acts like she doesn't get fed. My God. Anywho, we're gonna start the timer. Wait, do I want to start here? Okay, actually, this is nice. This little, like, let me see if I can. Hold on. 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 What if I just told you to hold on and just never told you to stop? We just sat here forever. And I just left. What if I put on the PNG tuber that Rye made? And I was like, I'll be right back. And just left. And never said anything. I won't do that. But anyways, this is nice. This little Notion template. I can work on this. I clicked into this thing. That's nice. I can work on that. That's what I can work on. Not the worst thing that's happened to me in a stream. I kind of want to know what the worst thing that's happened to you is in a stream. Not like in person, like in a stream. Okay. Bitch, I'm a frog. Wow, that's loud. Bitch, I'm a frog. Bitch, I'm a frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Bitch, I'm a frog. I'm just waiting for... I've already sent it to Tien. He's at the grocery store. I'm hoping... He's probably gonna play Pirates tonight. But I'm hoping that at some point this week, he will remix that. So... It's a party! All right! Well, welcome in. I'm in this raid, so I don't want to look at myself, so I'm gonna close that tab. Are you meaning Sea of Thieves? Yeah, he plays Pirates. There's like 3 clips of it. Yeah, like I went and clipped just the bitch I'm a frog. It's so funny you call it Pirates. Yeah, he plays Pirates. But welcome in. I'm Pizza Cat or Kristen. I am in this raid because I mod for Allie and I was there for bitch I'm a frog. I clipped bitch I'm a frog. I have an evil plan. I'm trying to cut today. Only find out. Yeah, I saw that it had wasps. I like that it said, you said it has wasps. And then Allie said, it's so big. And I'm assuming that Allie was referencing the moon. And so I was just like, my brain was going in 10 different places. Because then I was like, what if the moon had wasps in it? And then I had to go. But that, yeah, and then there's Who Gotcha. There was just a whole bunch going on in my brain. Then we leave the moon. I'm a vocal stim factory, yes. Bro is LARPing. Burn the whole moon down. What if the moon was full of wasps? That would suck. Space wasp? Okay, but what? That could be a fun book, though. Space wasps? Yeet it past Pluto. The wasps and keep the moon. What if we spray paint the moon? Bitch, I'm a frog. What if we send all the silverfish there? That could be nice. They look like they belong on the moon. And they're annoying. But anyways, I'm gonna write a sci-fi novel about space wasps. We book working. And so I was saying, like, Shay has like her whole Notion like setup thing, and it's real nice. And a few weekends ago we were like, yo, that's real nice. And we were all like, yeah, we kind of want that. It's real nice. And until, not to put pressure on Shay, but until she can get us her like duplicate, her notion thing. Hey, I need you to stop. I'm gonna put space wasps on you. And until we can get like her to give us her notion template or like allow us to buy that from her, I found one that couldn't work for now. There was just way too much going on, so I had to go and delete a whole bunch of shit. But I found one that can work, and I can just like put thoughts down. But now I gotta go write thoughts about my space wasp sci-fi novel. So I miss book working. We'll do it right. Well, you should take a break actually, because you've been working all day. You have quite literally been streaming all day, so you should take a break first. And it's probably time for dinner, and then maybe you can book work. From my binders and poster vision boards over the weekend, yes. Yo, that's real nice. You thought Alien was scary? Space wasps. Go to sleep, Livy. Have good sleep. I hope you don't have space wasp dreams. That could be fun. What if they invade your dreams? It's like Freddy. That would be terrible. If anyone else needs to go, as we just go into it on that note, that would be awful. The space wasps are like Freddy. Nightmare up in space wasps. They feed on your dreams. It's just like Freddy. If you die in your dream, you die in real life. There's a Doctor Who episode where they meet Agatha Christie. Oh, really? And the murder is a giant space wasp. Or a cookie. See, this is what happens. It all comes together. There's a doctor. If anyone needs to go have space wasp nightmares, it's great. I'm allergic to wasps. Why would you send me space wasps? I'm trying not to. Who uses murder space wasps? Because they murder. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna turn that down. It's loud in my ear holes. Are you good? Beyonce has space wasp energy right now. God. Allergic to earth wasp. Space wasp might be different. That's true. I know Friday's cooking when I see his bloody cat go. Oh, his bongo cat, and it's just like this. Bye, Livy. You said bloody cat, and I was like, are we turning British now? And I was like, a bloody cat? And I was like, what happened to Milo? And then I made the connection because you had bongo cats up. I needed to explain it. Anyways, space wasps, it's fine. He is a bloody Brit. You need to calm down. I'm basing space wasp energy off of orange cats because I think that's fair. Every time the paws hit, blood splatters. Have a good break, Allie. Go take a stretch break, water break, food break, walk break. Probably a walk break. Colonel T? Oh, Colonel T. But Colonel T, all the blood is in ion side me. Colonel T. Alright, I'm gonna type out we can't start a new book. But we can't start Space Wasp. Maybe Space Wasp could be like a novella. Can that be the character's last name? Colonel T. Ironside Colonel T. Could be a sci-fi novella and it leads into a novel. Like a whole series. I need a dedication to be published. I'm gonna write it down right now. Okay, we gotta work though. We have to work. Everyone get to work. But don't get got by a space wasp. I'll see you in 40. Bye. Welcome back. I'm learning so much about writing. I'm putting all of my ideas down. It's great. I am, God, flashbang. Hello? What happened over here? Oh, we're done. We're done over there. Okay, never mind. Anywho, welcome back. I have far too many tabs open, but that's fine. Hi, Coral. So, we're working on our book, right? Right. And so, world building, don't really have a whole lot there. But I found this little website. This little, I forget where to go. Hold on. Oh crap. There's too many things. There's too many things. I have too many tabs. It's totally fine. Fart, too many tabs, yeah. I found this little website because I just typed in to Google. I was like, book tropes, because I know there's a lot of them. Sorry, I don't enunciate well. My bad. I'm real tired and I don't want to enunciate. I'm tired of enunciating most of the time. But I was like, I know quite a few of the book tropes, but I know that there are many. And I know that I feel like over the years people have added and then maybe taken multiple tropes and then like smushed them together to make new ones and been like, this is a new one. And people are like, but isn't that just that one and that one? And people will be like, no, it's a new one. So I just Googled it. So that now I'm clicking through this little website and now I'm getting ideas. I'm just, planning things for our werewolf book series. This is going to be a really long series, okay? How many series of books? I don't know. A lot. Probably like Space Wasp. It's just going to be however many I want. Be heading to bed now. Have a good bed. Have a good sleep. Have an excellent bed sleep. Frankenstein's monster had a lot of body parts, but it was still a new monster. Space Wasp went from a novella to a series. It's going to start out as a novella and it's going to lead into a series. How? I don't know, but it just is. I will have good bed sleep. It's just gonna be a whole thing. But I was like, what if we start out with like a little, just a small, so a little book. This one also should probably start little book, but in my brain I'm like, but we can start out little book. But why not make it 1 billion books? It's fine. Leading to a crossover. Space Wasp versus werewolves. Yes. Yes. Jurassic Park route. Murder. I didn't know Murderbot's first book is a novella. I want to read the Murderbot series. It's been on my list for a minimum of 2 years. Potentially longer than that. I did not know that. The first few I see. So, the first book could be a novella, just so I can kind of get used to writing, and then it leads into a whole long series of just whatever the hell it is. One of my top faves. See, CO actually was like, I really enjoyed these. And I had heard about it a couple of years ago, and I was like, I'll add it to my TBR and I'll get to it at some point. And then promptly, like, kind of forgot about it. It just was never at the top of my list and was never really at the forefront of my thoughts. And then Theo read it not super long ago, or recently-ish. And I was like, oh yeah. And I think there was a bundle on Humble Bundle or Fanatical, one of those two. But then I missed it because I didn't buy it in time. Wayward Children are all novellas. I didn't know that. Whereas Forefall, all one big arc. See? So I could do it too. What if we just start out with novellas and then people will be like, oh my god, these are fantastic. What's happening with the werewolves? I need to know. Because now it's developing in my brain hole from because at first I was like, what if it's just like a werewolf like romance love story? It's like Twilight but with werewolves, but like not, but kind of, but similar, but a little different. But now it's developing into something else. Make those novellas. Yes, fellas. Yes. I like that. Werewolf falls in love with a wasp. That's for the crossover. Oh man. Excellent. Oh man. I'm excited for space wasps. See, this is the thing. This is what happens when my brain like latches on to an idea and I'm like, well, now I want to do that. I'm like, let's focus. Like the bee or like the turf? What? The bee. Oh my god. See, now we're gonna have to write so many books. There's so many things. Coral, do you want to be a space astronaut person living in... You're probably going to be living in space. I feel like if the moon is filled with wasps, with space wasps, all you guys who are going to be characters in the book are probably going to be like people who are already living in space. Novellas will make this so much easier. I would like to try 0G, but I would be so tired. It would just be like, you're just a character. You don't, it's like you personally don't gotta worry about it. Like you can just like stay on the ground on Earth. And like you, the character, can be a baddie in space. Final girl energy. And you don't even have to like fight the space wasps if you don't want to. You can just be like a person in space, like one of the space people. And, you know, you can be like, oh my god, the space wasps. Like, you don't have to fight them. If you don't, you can be like, I want to be in the book, but I don't want to fight them. We'll figure it out. Live vicariously through your character. We'll figure out like who wants to be in the book, and then like for those that are going to be in the book, like who wants to fight them, who wants to discover them. Friday wanted to like, I forget what he said. He wanted to like grab one of them and like fight them and get shot out into space in like the vacuum, but like the space wasps can survive the vacuum of space, but he can't. And that's how he goes out. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Be an NPC. Be like, welcome to the story. Now, let's turn the attention from and to the main characters. Poor souls. be the narrator. See, this is what happens. I have something I'm working on. I'm like, but now I want to do this. We gotta focus. Gotta focus on the werewolves right now. But see, it's fun, right? Because the space wasps. I mean, those wouldn't be fun. Because in my brain, they're gigantic. It's not like tiny space. It's not like a bunch of little ones. They're like, there's a bunch of them, but they're massive. They're like gigantic. So that also wouldn't be fun if all of a sudden there were just gigantic space wasps everywhere. Yeah, they gotta be huge. Size of Apache helicopters. Yeah, if they're from space, they've gotta be gigantic space wasps. It's gonna be great. I love this for us. I love this for us. I don't love it for the people in the book because some folks ain't gonna make it, okay? That's just a fact. I don't make the rules. I write the book, but I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. Yeah, salutes in chat. Sorry, guys. And I kind of want to make them... You remember how everything, when we were growing up, had that, like, see-through... Like, I had the Game Boy, the purple one. It wasn't the see-through purple, though. But you remember, like, the see-through purple Game Boy? And stuff like that? I kind of want to make them look like that. My brother had it. Like, I kind of want to make them look like that. And it makes them space pollinators. So do they attack random planets / asteroids, etc.? See, we got to figure it out. Like, why are there wasps in the moon? Is that where they live? Is that where they were hatched? Is there a massive one? Are there even bigger space wasps? Like, how did they get there? Were they created? See, these are the answers. Should I be writing this down? Probably. Is the moon just a wasp nest? Yeah, see? Where the heck? Where? How? When, where, why, how? Hold on. Where's my bookmarks bar? Where? See, I gotta write all these questions down for later. That's good, Naray. This is good. See? This is good. Copied your name along with that. See? Okay, no, I don't want to respond. I want to copy this. Copying with names. Like, these are the questions we gotta ask. So then when we write the book, because other people, they'll be like, are all moons space wasps' nest? Are they all over the planet? Is that just what moons are? You know? Is that how moons are made? Are we gonna end the book with giant wasps like flying in, ready to create another moon? Multiple moons? Maybe a bunch of wasps coming in, creating multiple moons, but it's not moons, they're giant wasp nests. And so that's how the book ends. Just a whole bunch of wasp nests, and it's gonna be a bunch of space wasp babies. And you're like, oh god, we're fucked? That would be a terrible ending. That'd be really scary. Anywho, ends on the looming attack. Just fades to black. So I'm really glad. Well, I don't know if there might be space wasps. I don't know. I'm not in space. I'm on Earth. God, I hope they can't handle our atmosphere. Maybe they have to. Oh, I should write all this down. We gotta go. I have to write all these thoughts down. I'll see you in 40. There's fur everywhere. Bo was on my desk up until literally just before the timer went off. And then he decided he had to leave. So that's a thing, and it's fine. Anywho, they can sense the timer. I know he literally was laying here, just happy as could be, was falling asleep, and then he was like, I must leave. I must get up. Goodbye. And they better not mess with each other because I'm not in the mood. Got fur up my nose. Ugh. Important cat things. Who knows? So we got a lot done. I think we got a lot done. I think I got plenty done. I got a lot written down for space wasps. I'm really excited about space wasps. And then I got some stuff organized for the werewolf stuff. And I think, yeah, starting it as like novellas and then seeing where it goes, that's a great idea. Rather do important cat things most days if given the option. Easy peasy. You can just be like Beyonce, sleep all day, and then throw a fit for food. You can ask politely for food 2% of the time, and then the rest of the time just throw a massive fit instead of asking politely. It's great. Okay. There are so many things. What the hell is that? Forgot I was looking other stuff up, and there's a scary picture. I don't even know what this is. It's a scary picture or something. Anywho, it's honestly what I do. Ask politely for food 2% of the time. The rest of the time, do you just yell? Is it a space wasp? I don't know what it is, dude. It's like a possessed demon child. But I was looking up, I typed in fantasy creatures like werewolves and vampires. I was like, let me see what else I can, like, just give me other stuff, like other humanoid stuff. And I'm like, what is this? So I don't know, man. It's scary looking though. Can I? Anyways. I think this was productive. And I know I didn't get any writing done, but that's okay because we needed to like plan some stuff. And I don't think any of us were expecting space wasps. That just happened. I don't like looking at that picture. I'm gonna scroll down. None of us were expecting space wasps, but we got them, and I'm really glad we did. In idea form, not in real life form, because that would be bad. Planning and research, just as important. Exactly. Pure genius. The wasp from my human plant. Your plant is the whole reason this happened. We went from your plant to space wasps. It's evolved into a whole book. Can't deny the space wasp. No one expects the Spanish space wasps. Exactly. You never see it coming. Oh God. And see, because that one's gonna be like sci-fi, I feel like I can take a little more, I can be a little more generous with the goofiness that I can do with it. No, until my plant, it might get more full of itself. Oh man. I mean, you might get more full of yourself when this book pops off. You can be out there like, you know, doing a hair flip, being like, yeah, that book, that came from my plant. And people will be like, plants aren't wasps, Amma. And you'll be like, no. If you read the dedication pages, you would see in there the sentences where it said the idea came from my spiky plant. So clearly you didn't read all of it. And they'd be like, yeah, no one ever reads those. And you'd be like, yeah, people do, but you don't, so get wrecked. Interviewing your plant. Hold up like a tiny microphone. I don't care what genre it says. If it has my name in it, I'm buying it. Exactly. We have to keep the plant as a historical site. Oh yeah, you can get like a little plaque. I don't know who you write to get those, but you should tell your city when we get the book comes out, you got to send them a copy and be like, give me a plaque. I will buy 6. When did you know you were a muse? I can get a plaque, but the plant can go. What if we somehow freeze it? The plaque will be its gravestone. If we somehow freeze the plant, I don't know how, but we'll figure it out. And then it's like frozen in time. And then you can put the little plaque on there. And then you keep it in your house forever. No, you don't want. No, I don't want it. You get to keep it. It's your plant. It has to go with you everywhere now. People will, you can like put it in your window. People will be like walking down the street and you'll see them with a book. And maybe now that's creepy actually, because then they'll like stop by your house and they'll be like, that's the plant. You don't want randos outside your house. You don't want people to know where you live. That's weird. I don't want it. It's ugly as hell. Chop it down until it's small enough to put a cloth. What? Is it cloth? Cloche? I read it as clock at first. Like the thing that tells time. What are you doing over there? Oh my god. But anyways, we don't want random people walking by your house and finding your house. That's weird. Don't do that. Cloche. Oh, a glass. Oh, like Beauty and the Beast. I don't know why I had to be so aggressive with that. I don't know. Don't let your house be yeah, because it's not about the house, man. It's about the plant. We ain't here for the house. We're here for the plant, man. Everything is fine. Everything's cool, dude. It's gonna be okay. We'll freeze the plant. We can put it in a museum and then you don't have to deal with it. We'll freeze it, put the thing over it, have a little plaque, and we'll give it to a museum or a bookstore. We'll give it to somebody else. You don't have to deal with it. No house famous, please. Put it in the loot. Yeah, someone else can deal with it. And then if somebody's like, what is this? And be like, read the plaque, dummy. And then that's when the people can like have their book and be walking around to wherever that location is. And they can be like, oh, that's the plant. There you go. We figured it out. Yeah, the museum can take it. They're good at cataloging. That's literally their job. Literally their job to catalog things. There we go. We figured it out. And now weirdos aren't going to be stopping by your house. Problem solved. I'd buy a thing of salt and just douse the hell out of it. Oh, God. What a good time. So what is it? Is it just a really prickly plant? I don't know why this means prickly, but it does. Hopefully it doesn't mean anything bad in sign language. Otherwise, I just said it twice. About to drown my weeds in weed killer. So what is that? I don't know what that looks like. Maybe I do. I don't know. Palm. Oh, one of those fuckers. Those things hurt, dude. Those sons of bitches hurt. Yeah, don't keep that. I don't like those. Those things hurt. See, you know. Yeah, see, they don't look like they hurt. But then as soon as you walk by one and it touches you, you're like, ow. And then it hurts. They grow like crazy spiky jazz hands. Those sons of bitches hurt. For some reason, I was picturing like, not a cactus, because otherwise I feel like you would have been like, yo, it's a cactus. But like some kind of small cactus-like plant. Those sons of bitches hurt. Have you looked at the, I don't know what that is either. An like the, I wanted to say an ellipses, which is what comes up when I start typing this. Ellipsis. What is that? What is this? Online writing I thought this was a plant. I thought you were about to show me a plant. I can't anymore. Allie is our go-to plant person right now. I don't know, I said right now. like Allie's our go-to plant person. Listen, I was expecting a plant. Someone will dethrone me. It's gonna be the space wasps. Not a cactus. I have one of those in a pot under control. Hi, Mick. Oh, what is this though? Right, like a human. That's what I am. I want to look at this. Oh man, there's so many things. Allie, are you gonna start writing books again? Because we all know that Shay's an author. Shay's been writing her books. And then Allie, she used to write. She's put it to the side for now. She's got other things going on. Maybe just like a little bit, you know, just like here and there. Oh, there's letters floating around. I was like, what's floating in the background? It's letters. I used to like Scribd, I think, but I paid for it, and this is a free version. We like free. Free is a really good price. Printed out all my work, so maybe I'll reread them. Yes. That's a smart idea. Because then it's already there and nothing, just in case anything goes wrong, knock wood. That's a good idea. I think Y Writer is supposed to be a free take on Scribd. Get them printed at Staples. Y Writer. Y. Oh. Space Jock. Oh my god, could that be a title in Space Wasps? that could be like, it's like in the Barbie movie. What's your job? Beach. What's your job? Space jock. Jockstrap. Oh. But maybe that's a piece of equipment. But like, I'm picturing this is like hundreds of years in the future. So like, it's different, you know? So like us now, we'd be like, ha ha ha, jockstrap. But them now, they're like, all right, everyone, get your jockstrap. You know? And like, it doesn't mean the same thing. To be fair, I tell my family my job is internet. See? It's like, what's your job? Beach. What's your job? Internet. What's your job? Space jock. Wait, but now I have to write that down because that's funny too. I'm going to work on space wasps because I think it's funny. Job title. Space jock. Why not? Who up jockey? Used to have this writing program years ago that would block the whole screen and make cute noises when I typed. I miss it. So that way you could like focus. There wasn't anything else. You wouldn't get distracted, I'm guessing. So you couldn't just be like, let me go over here and internet for a while. They'd be like, no, we're not interneting right now. We're working. We need to write. We're not interneting. So focus writer would be like, we're not doing that. No. Calming background noises you could turn on too. Well, now I want to write space wasps. That's really bright. Get out of here. I have forgotten the name of it. Well, now you can think about space jock. Oh man. I'm really excited about space wasps. Because I feel like I can take a lot of liberties because it's a sci-fi. And it'll be a novella, so I can get pretty goofy with it. You know? Okay. Oh, this is excellent timing on my part. Yuck. Okay. I am gonna send everybody into another co-working stream. How many steps have I got? I'm trying to get, okay, a little over 3,100 steps. This needs to go over there. And so during the week, I'm going to try to get 5,000 steps and do my stretches. But then on some like certain days, I'm going to do my PT like band exercises. Got like a whole plan, working it out in my head. So I did a walk earlier and I was like, oh my God, I could do all of my 5,000 steps during this walk. But then I was like, I kind of don't want to. I kind of want a little more time before I start streaming because I want to get some other things done. And I was like, we can just walk a little later. We can walk after stream. So I'm going to do that. Need to do my stretches, see? Okay, I'm moving 2 bookcases of books today as my workout. I think that's fair. And then stretches to like stretch out the body. So I'm trying to, I've got the walking thing. That routine is on lock, no problem. I've been doing pretty good with my PT stretches, but the stretches and especially the band exercises from my PT could both be better. So, oh God, Tian scared me. I knew you were there and you still scared. It's because I have both of these in.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
His hair is past his nose. Tien. Emo Tien, yep. Did you hear I got my planets? I did hear, and I'm proud of you.
Where are you?
No,
I'm so sorry. Couldn't sleep. Couldn't. Well, I don't remember. Couldn't sleep. I don't know if I remember.
The hair has affected it.
I couldn't think. Couldn't sleep. I couldn't.
I want to measure. I want to measure his hair.
Someone play some like My Chemical Romance or something right now. It's like past my nose. You try to measure one strand of my hair.
Yeah, I don't know where to start.
I guess my scalp.
It's all so much. Best I can do is Ocean Avenue. Are you growing it out on accident?
On accident, not like purposefully. I used to be able to play Ocean's Avenue on violin.
So anywho, that's our resident emo kid. Not purposely hair flip.
Just don't understand me, Pizza Cat.
God.
You don't get it.
Don't scare my cat. Don't scare my cat. I know, he has to hair flip all the time. That's my buddy. Hi, Bob.
He won't let you cut it. Would you like to share with him what happened last time?
No. He's like, do you want to share what happened last time? This motherfucker's acting like I've fucked it up every single time. So during lockdown, I still had to go in, but like he was at home, you know. Nobody could go to, I was gonna say the grocery store, the hair cutting places or whatever. Barber, yeah, that place. So the first time I did fuck it up and we just had to shave it all off. But like he didn't have to go in. So it's whatever. And so the second time it was better. Cause like he has a certain way he gets it cut. And he was directing me and like I've seen it, but like I don't know how to cut hair. So the first time I fucked it up and it was looking weird and I even told him, I was like, I think I fucked it up. So he just had to shave it all. The second time though, it was better. And then the times after that, I was like, all right, I think I'm getting better. And it was better and better every time after that. And then it got to the point where like you could go get your hair cut, blah, blah, whatever. So I did fuck it up, but only the first time because I had never cut anyone's hair before. But somebody acting like I've messed it up every single time. He over there grinning to himself. Rude. Anyways, and the other times, like I did a pretty good job for someone that has never cut anybody's hair. The most I would done is like trim the ends of my own hair, and that's it. I ain't never trimmed anybody else's hair, and so like you needed to like cut his hair with like the zzz thing. So anyways, you trying to come in here and defend yourself? He gonna try to come in here and defend himself. Clippers, yeah, those things. Yeah, he trying to come in here and defend himself. Myra Man blessed with fast. I know his hair grows so damn fast. Mine doesn't.
My brother.
Yes, your brother's hair also grows very fast. Mine does not. Tian, I sent you another thing to remix. Okay, good. Just so you're aware. The fuck? Jesus. Anywho. this one. There's a ribbit update. What's that mean? What does a ribbit update mean? Also, I saw some of you guys got new bongo cats. When was the last time I opened Bongo Cat? A newer clip for Tien. Please send it directly to him. I opened Bongo Cat on March 15th. So I should open Bongo Cat. And maybe I can get one of these new Bongo Cats. I can grab them. What's going on? What in the world's going on over there?
I know the song that Ali's referencing.
Oh.
It's a weird music video.
Okay. I can close Steam. I don't need Steam. Okay. Okay, so you guys know how I just said we were going to go to a co-working stream. I'm lying. I lied because I found another stream, but I didn't know this other stream was there until just now. So that's what's happening now. But it's cozy, and I don't know, so the new Hosey game, I'm saying it that way because I'm assuming it rhymes with cozy. Mishi's on. Okay, Mishi was here earlier. I saw them playing this the other day, and it says, yeah, Mishi never streams in the evening, first of all. Mishi only ever streams like super early in the morning. But Mishi's on right now. And might be playing DBD or Dating Sim later, according to the title. So, we're going to see Mishi. We love Mishi. It's going to be cozy and chaotic. It's a good time. So, where are all my buttons? I found them. But thanks for hanging out with me. I got stuff done. We got a new idea, Space Wasps. I'm really excited about that one. So thank you to everyone who helped. Thank you to the plant. And we're going to get started. No more of this, like, have an idea and just, it stays over there in the corner. We're going to start on it because if it's a novella, we can just, like, get going. Maybe we can figure out a way to, like, have people be in the story if you guys want to be, and I'll figure out how to make that happen. Friday already gave me the way he wants to die, so in the story. Don't thank my plant. Curse it. No one puts space swaps in the corner. Exactly. We put them in the moon. They don't go in the corner, they go in the moon, in the middle of space. All right, we're going to Mishi's house. And by house, I mean channel, because it'd be really weird if we just showed up at Mishi's house. Don't do that to people. That's weird. Don't show up without an invitation. Okay, I'm going to start the raid, grab a raid message. I'll see you guys on Thursday. On Thursday, we're also going to be co-working. It's going to be great. Be good or don't be. I'm not your mom. I am your dad, but I'm not in charge of you. So, I was going to say wash your teeth instead of brush your teeth. Do both, wash behind your ears. Look out for space wasps. And, don't get one of those plants that Alma has because they really hurt. They're very prickly and they are not fun. So Alma, I'll give it to a museum. Get your plaque, get your accolades, and then give the plant away. Okay, bye.